Welcome to 15 Minutes of Game. The first 15 minutes of any game are of vital importance, not only because they set the tone, but also because that is the refund window for Android apps. At the end of the 15 minutes, I have to decide whether I keep it or hit the refund button. So let's find out what happens when we give it its 15 minutes of game. Volt is the subject for our episode today. It's a puzzle game where you play a battery that was destined for the scrap heap. It has a cut-the-rope style mechanic with a few additions, like you have a limited amount of power that you can use that you presumably have stored up within yourself. You can touch the battery on the screen to give yourself an impulse, forward or away from any walls. At present, there are only 20 levels, but the developer is promising more in the next couple of weeks. While the game does have a feel reminiscent of Puddle, it did not really appeal to me in the same way. The basics of the game are easy enough to grasp, and I did manage to make it halfway through the game in 15 minutes. But I had to leave it at that. I was not overly impressed with the music or the graphics. Some games have a low resolution style that's intentional, to give you a retro feel. But this game didn't quite have that. It more felt like its lower resolution was due to a lack of polish. And there are definitely some levels in the game that I think could use a difficulty rework. I think the difficulty just jumps up a little bit too quickly to make it very pleasant. That being said, I did decide to hit the refund button on this one. It has some potential, but I think still needs some work. See you later, Volt. Maybe next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed, and if you have, a comment or a like would be most appreciated. It's your feedback that lets me know how to best allocate my time in the things that you want to see. If you click on any of the links around here, you'll be taken to a playlist with more of that particular brand of madness. And be sure to subscribe so that you can always be the first to know when I have some new content out. Thanks again, and see you around.